What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Shine Comics and I'm back here with another video. We need to talk about The World to Come by Christopher Priest. It is the 125 cover, by the way. It looks awesome. Happy I got it because this is going to be a collector's issue since people are so mad about it and how controversial it is. But this issue infamously, which feels weird saying infamously because it literally just came out yesterday, it infamously turns Black Panther white. The new king of Wakanda, the new Black Panther, will be a white man. And there's a lot of fake outrage from fake fans, both on the right and the left, in this, because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of leftists who are like, oh my god, and we're gonna get into, I'm gonna show you them. Oh my god, they made Black Panther white. Oh my god, this is so mean, this is disrespectful. Shut up, you don't read Black Panther comics, you're an idiot. And there's a lot of people on the right like kind of using this as their own, like, yeah, they made a white Black Panther, like, yeah, they made a white Black Panther, what y'all gonna say now? This is the first white Black Panther. Shut up, you're an idiot, you don't read comics, you're a fake fan. I've already said it multiple times on the channel. I made videos about it. They're up right now. There's already been a white Black Panther and his name is Everett Ross. Everett Ross became the Black Panther. He became the king of Wakanda. Okay, like literally, it's not hard. And it was actually a part of Christopher Priest's run, which I feel like that comic will tie in to this new comic with this new white Black Panther. So the people on the right using this as their own, like, yeah, they finally did it. They finally did it. Finally, we have a white Black Panther. There's been a white Black Panther, you imbecile, you idiot. And to the people on the left, which we're about to review some of these idiotic statements, this is, oh, can I click on it? This is obviously written by ChatGPT. You can see by the dashes, it's written by ChatGPT. But I'm not black, so I'm not an authority on these topics. I'm Latino and Argentine. I don't know what that is, to be honest. And I've descended from Austrians, Spaniards, and Italians. Okay, so you're white. with some Hispanic in you, but you're white. However, I believe giving T'Challa, the king of an African utopia where no one suffers. People have suffered in Wakanda. So you don't read Black Panther comics, but a Caucasian son is an insult to black people. And it's always these white leftists, these Latino leftists, whatever this guy is, it's always these white leftists who want to speak for black people and say, hey, I don't care about your opinion. I'm not gonna ask you for your opinion because I don't even view you as a human being. You bow down to what I say. How I feel, or how I think you should feel is how you should feel. They're such idiots, they're no different. But this is his son, I forgot what his name was. And I'm gonna kind of give my theory on who this guy is. Now, this is T'Challa's son in his book. Go read this book, guys. It's an amazing book. Christopher Priest is a great writer. If you love his original Black Panther series, you would definitely love this. But Christopher Priest's original Black Panther series, which literally revitalized the character, which made the character great, which set the groundwork for the future of the character. That run was literally the very beginning of it. Like the first half of it was written from the perspective of a white man. Like it was a book about a white man. The white man, Everett Ross, was the central protagonist, and the entire book took place from his perspective. And the white man was also racist too, like a lot of you Republicans and a lot of you liberals and Democrats who think you know black people. This white man was racist. He thought that black people acted a certain way. He assumed things about black people, and the entire book was meant to kind of be his cultural awakening, him learning, oh wow, black people aren't like the stereotypes that I thought. And he actually formed a literal bromance with T'Challa. It was a very well crafted, well written series, very well thought out, brilliant comic, like all of Christopher Priest's work. Now, if you read The World to Come, which I kind of want to get my review on, it's a great book. I love the stylization of it. The stylization is amazing. I don't know if it was Christopher Priest who came up with like the fonts and the words in like inside the book, because I haven't seen that in the Priest book before in the way they're displayed here. But it feels very cinematic. It feels like you're watching like a movie or something. Like it looks beautiful. The art, Joe Quesada, he's doing amazing. Like I can't. This is some of his best work, honestly, in my opinion. I'm impressed. But in this comic, we find out that Storm died in the Marvel Knights universe. I know it's gonna piss some people off, but she died, and T'Challa ended up marrying Monica Lynn, who, if you're a real Black Panther fan, you know who that is. Now, what's crazy is T'Challa walks up to her and just proposes after not speaking to her or seeing her for like literally months, years. He just proposes. But what's interesting is before like he walks up to her, she's standing with a white man, seemingly in like a romantic relationship. Monica would later get pregnant and have a baby for T'Challa, which presumably is this white kid. T'Challa obviously can't be the father of this kid. I mean, there's no way, right? So could it be that white man that Monica was with before T'Challa went there? But here's where it gets interesting. Like I said, Everett Ross was the first Black Panther, the first white man to become Black Panther, and the first white man to become King of Wakanda in the comics. Now, In the next issue of The World to Come, issue 2, it's already confirmed Everett Ross will play a role. So I'm thinking, could Everett Ross be the biological father of this bastard son? I mean, it kind of lines up. It makes sense. Everett Ross is going to appear in the next issue. Everett Ross didn't really have much communication with Monica in the original series, but they did meet. Their first meetup, their first encounter actually happened when Everett Ross was under the mantle of Black Panther, when he was taking over for T'Challa while T'Challa was gone handling some business. So I feel like maybe that's kind of a nod. Like, okay, the first white man to become Black Panther, Everett Ross, has a baby with Black Panther's girl, and his baby later becomes the future King of Wakanda, the future Black Panther. I don't know. I feel like it makes sense. I feel like this kid has some relation to Everett Ross. I feel like it just makes sense. The only 2 white men that I know that actually have firm relationships with Wakanda, and specifically T'Challa, is Everett Ross or the White Wolf, aka Hunter. So it has to be one of these characters. I feel like this son has to be a derivative of one of them. Maybe it was Hunter, but I'm gonna personally lean to Everett Ross because of how big of a role he played in Christopher Priest's original series. Now, Christopher Priest talked about how this book was gonna get him canceled, and Christopher Priest, I love you. I can't wait to meet you at GalaxyCon this year in New Orleans, but you've already been canceled. Like everyone's sensitive nowadays. Everyone cancels everything. People have no standards, no respect. None of them even read these books anyway. The people complaining about this book did not buy it, and this is only one of my copies. I have another one. I have cover A as well. The people who complain about these books don't buy it. So all of the fake outrage, all of the the weirdos coming out of the limelight to talk about this book, talk about Black Panther, even though none of them were fans before, whether it's on the right or left, they're all bad actors. They're all idiots. People on the right talking about, yeah, they finally did the gotcha. They made a white Black Panther. There's been a white Black Panther, idiot. There's been one in Christopher Priest's original series. You're just too much of a fake fan to actually see that. Then people on the left, oh my God, this is so mean. And shut up. The original Black Panther series that Christopher Priest did was framed from the perspective of a white man. And it was a book about a white man. It had a bunch of offensive language that you guys like to cancel now. I'll catch you guys later, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely go pick this up. It's great. I can't wait to interview Christopher Priest in person about it. Hopefully he lets me at GalaxyCon New Orleans. I'll catch you guys later, man. Have a great day. Peace out. It's your boy Sean Comics.